And as far as I can see, I just need privacy. Plus a whole lot of tree, fuck all this modesty. I just need space to do me, get away what they're trying to see. A Stella Maxwell right beside.
What is going on YouTube? FitnessKensho is here, and I'm here with another tutorial for you guys. Today we're all about legs, right? So I train a ton of clients, obviously, that have never been in the gym, first timers, and obviously, you know, everyone says, oh, you don't want big legs, you have to squat. You have to squat. Now, don't get me wrong, we could squat with no problem, but how many people are ready to squat just from the bat and the first time in the gym? So do you want to put somebody in a squat rack to pretty much almost kill themselves and hurt themselves, or do you want to kind of like prep them to get them into the correct motion of how do you actually properly squat, right? So as a personal trainer and as an online coach, my job is to pretty much educate my clients on how to properly execute these exercises. So the best exercise, in my opinion, to actually teach just keeping your core stable, actually engaging your core, keeping the chest up, and just feeling it more on your quads and your glutes when you're actually squatting is the goblet squats actually. So the goblet squats, we grab a dumbbell and we're grabbing it right here, right at chest level. We're just coming down right here to pretty much keep our body upright. So that's pretty much the key exercise for any beginner who's kind of like struggling, one, with just keeping their body upright when they're squatting. Two, keeping their core engaged, because when the load is in the front, you have to keep that core engaged so that you don't tilt forward. And three, to open up your hips, especially my male clients. Men do not have flexible hips because obviously we don't give birth. Women do. So women are naturally more flexible than men. So if I don't stretch out my hip area, like I usually do goblet squats every time before I even train legs, because I can't squat without pretty much opening up my hips. But if we don't do that, our squats are gonna suck. So we have to pretty much loosen up and warm up in order to get ready for the squats, all right? So I'm gonna show you a couple sets as far as a couple reps of how to do the goblet squats. I'm gonna grab some 80 pounders here. So the way we grab this, again, we're gonna hold it right here. So if you have a bench to put it on, or if you can put it on the rack, perfectly fine. So we're gonna grab right here, and we're gonna keep it right here at this level. So right here is gonna help us pretty much put the load right in the front part of our core, which is what we want. And we're just gonna keep that chest up, head up as well. And we're just gonna come down right here and then come right back up. Down, and then come right back up. And there you guys have it. So that's pretty much the goblet squats. So one of the good things about the goblet squats is that they're extremely versatile. Like you can pretty much just grab a weight, go to a corner in a busy gym and just get them done with no problem. So that's one of the benefits. Also, obviously keeping that chest upright and keeping the core engaged is something that's gonna play a big part into squatting, because now think of it as you have the bar sitting on your traps back here, and if your core is not like properly engaged and you're not practicing those proper techniques when you're squatting, it's gonna be embarrassing when you're squatting and you kind of do one of these and the bar kind of like comes off of your damn neck. You know, I've seen it plenty of times on gym fails. I would hate to see some of my clients or people that I know go through the same thing, because that could be extremely embarrassing. No one wants to be embarrassed at the gym. I mean, the gym could be an awkward place for some people, depending on how long you've been at the gym, or if you're a newbie, or you know, even some veterans feel uncomfortable at the gym. So the less embarrassment, the better, right? So let's try to practice safe techniques in order to for all of us to succeed in the future, right? So this is pretty much going to be another tip, mostly for my lady clients. So a lot of lady clients are pretty much always talking about how do we build more glutes and how do we target keeping tension on the glutes. And you can actually do that with the goblet squats as well as building the legs. So two techniques that you can try to do with the actual goblet squats is that you can do squat pulses, and then you can do pause reps. I'm going to show you the pause reps first, and then I'm going to show you the pulse. down, pause, and then come right back up. Down, and then come right back up. And then come right back up. So that's pause. That's gonna keep crazy tension on the glutes. I mean, if you could go below 90 degrees, it'll be a little more beneficial on the glutes. But just that pause right there is gonna keep a lot of tension on the quads, a lot of tension on the glutes. And again, tension means growth. So maximize the tension on a particular exercise, you're gonna grow. You gotta keep a good nutrition as well. So if you keep a good nutrition, keep maximum tension on the muscle, there's just gains in the future for you. So now the next one's gonna be the pulses. This is gonna be a little more challenging for some people, but as you continue to do this exercise, it's gonna get a little easier and easier, and you'll kind of perfect this one. So grab this bad boy again. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna come down, and then we're gonna come right back up. And then back up. Back up. And then back up. There we go. So that right there is pretty much gonna fire up the quads a little bit more, and also the glutes. So it's gonna pretty much, instead of pausing, holding the tension, you're gonna kind of give the kind of act like you're gonna come up fully, but not really, and then bounce right back to give it more tension, and then you're gonna fully contract the actual quads and come up for the rep. So that's another technique that you can try just when the pause reps get easier. Now, there's several different ways. Like I showed you the normal way to do the goblet squats, which is just coming down and coming up. Pause reps is like a little bit more intermediate, and then obviously the pulses are gonna be more of advanced. So as you start progressing with the goblet squats and stuff just gets more easier, you just change the tension. When the pulses become easier, now let's try to pause for like 5 seconds, pause for like 10 seconds, slow down the tempo. Maybe you're not locking out your legs, and you're just coming down and then coming up semi-lock and then coming right back down to keep the tension more on the legs and the glutes. So those are all different techniques that you can use just to maximize more growth with this particular exercise, all right? So there you guys have it. That's the goblet squats. If you like this tutorial, please make sure to give this thing a thumbs up. Got way more tutorials coming for you guys. Lean Gains program. Definitely going through all the exercises that I think is gonna need the best explanations for, and I'm gonna bring you guys these tutorials on my YouTube channel. So stay tuned, ladies. Lean Gains for her is in the works. I already have it all designed. I just have a couple of friends that I'm gonna pretty much email it to, and I want them to test out the program to make sure that the split is not. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I can't try out the workout. I'm following my own plan. I'm currently cutting, therefore I can't test it out and see how it works. So I got a couple of female friends that do not mind testing out the program for me and giving me feedback as far as what worked and what didn't, what should I add and what should I remove, as far as how I split the day. So that should be on my website maybe in like the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks max, 3 weeks. 3 weeks max, just because I want to make sure I get all that feedback for the program and then apply it to the program before I actually upload it on my site. But if you are a guy and you're not following my Lean Gains program, make sure you visit my website at www.fitnesskensho.com, and it is free right under the shop tab. All right. All right. So I'll bring you guys another tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.